out on the street. It makes me feel so neat. It gets me hot inside. Skatoony, why don't you take me for a ride? Sounds real sweet to me. It's crazy, wacky, loony, loony. It's Skatoony! All right.
Welcome to Skatoony, the show where kids and tunes compete for prizes. And here are your hosts who love Sunday roasts, Chad Cheddars.
Has anyone seen my glasses?
And the O.
Hey, Earl, what do you say we meet the contestants?
Yeah! Meet Keisha, Santa Claus, Gervais, the Easter Bunny, Eben, and Extant Grizzly. No, Spangly Blitz Flea.
Enough! She, no one ever gets it right. It's pronounced Exicatoblanchithrootsklivzetkaspit. Hey, kid, I think I got a bit of water on your hair.
No, that's phlegm. That's phlegm. That's not. Oh!
Well, whatever your name is, I can't pronounce it. What do your friends call you?
Your all-powerfulness, he who we live to serve, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, how about we call you X-Tankly?
Whatever.
Come on, guys! Let's go! We want a quiz! I'm pumped, I'm psyched, I'm out of control after way too much chocolate! Hey, don't be mean about chocolate, mister! There's nothing wrong with chocolate! For breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's a sweet-tasting energy!
Oh, your teeth are yellow.
Someone ain't been flossing.
Hey, you can't talk to me like that, mister! I'm the Easter Bunny! Yeah, nothing says spring has sprung like rancid tooth decay. But she's right, Earl. Let's whiz to the quiz. Right, listen up, quizzers. Here's the skinny on playing Skatoony. The aim is to stay in the game through 3 rounds of quick quizzing. 2 of you will be knocked out in round 1. We'll lose another pair of players in round 2, leaving 2 contestants battling it out in round 3, where they'll quiz off against each other for a place in the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge and win some... what do they win, Earl?
A Sony PSP. Think we better push on?
Yeah, good idea. Clam up, quizzers. It's time to play...
Bang on or bogus!
Okay, Stinky Beaks, let's run through the rules. What we got here is a tricky true or false game. All you have to do is decide whether the things I'm saying are bang on true or bogusly false. The first one to the buzzer gets to answer. So if you think it's true, you shout...
Bang on!
And if you think it's false, you shout...
Bogus! You got it!
Okay, you've got as long as it takes for all the Easter Bunny's rotten teeth to fall out. What? Oh, that's ridiculous! Polly! It's go time! Didascalaniaphobia is the fear of going to school. Santa!
Bang on!
Correct! Dogs can hear high-pitched whistles but are deaf to the kazoo. Keisha!
Bogus.
Correct! Dogs can't look left. Even.
Bang on.
Incorrect. Of course they can. Dragonflies are related to dragons. Gervais.
Bogus.
Correct. Early boxing gloves were made of dough. Exactly.
Bogus baloney.
Correct. Eating bread crusts makes your hair curly. Gervais.
Bogus.
Correct. Eating too many carrots can turn your skin orange. Gervais again.
Bang on.
Correct. Tetris is the martial art of fighting with funny-shaped bricks. Gustankly.
Bogus.
Correct. Edam cheese is manufactured backwards. Gervais.
Bang on.
Incorrect. Eels have 2 hearts. What do you say, Eben?
Bang on.
Correct. Elephants are afraid of mice. Bunny. Bang on, bang on, bang on, bang on. Incorrect. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. Eben.
Bogus.
Incorrect. Flammable and inflammable both mean the same thing. Eben.
Bang on.
It is bang on. Football is played with a puck and a donkey in Bolivia. Gervais.
Bogus.
Correct. For every snowman built, you are legally bound to build a snow lady. Santa.
Bogus.
Correct. 4 Four Seasons pizza is topped with snow, daffodil, sand, and dead leaves. Gervais! Correct! Frogs use their huge eyeballs to help swallow their food. Santa!
Bogus.
Incorrect. Giraffes are a cross between camels and leopards. Eben!
Bogus.
Correct! Raccoons can... And that's it! The end of round one! So, out of our 6 contestants, who lives to quiz again? Could Stankley be heading home? Or will...
With the mission with me. Am I through or not?
Yes, you're through.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Earl, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some snooping.
But anyways, best on the buzzer today was Gervais! And joining you in round 2 are Stankley, Santa, and Eben! Well done, folks! But that means we're saying so long and adios to Bunny and Keisha. Aw, too bad. But on with the show. And Bunny, Keisha, we've got to say...
Thanks for playing, but you're out of here. You gave it a go, but you're out of here. Yeah, don't hang around town. You're out of here. It's time to go, 'cause that's the show, and you're out of here. Yeah.
Gee, Santa, how do you stay so jolly?
Well, it's a simple mixture of good diet, plenty of exercise, and lots of laughing gas. Uh-oh. We'd better get on. I don't like when I'm reading about this expertankly bling fella.
Gotcha! Come on, Crumple Rumps, time for some more quick quizzing. Here we go with...
Draw what you hear and shout out when you know what you've drawn.
Okay, it's a long title for a short and simple game. I'm gonna read out some directions. All you do is draw what I tell you. When you think you know what I'm getting you to draw, just bash that buzzer. Show us your pad and shout out the answer. Got that?
Come on, hurry up. I got to take a nap soon.
Shush! Okay, each correct guess gets a point. If you buzz and get it wrong, just keep drawing until you think of another guess. The 2 top scorers go through. The 2 lowest scorers go home.
So long, suckers.
You have as long as it takes for Santa's reindeer and temporary new sleigh pullers to deliver prezzies to everyone in the audience.
You know, this seems a lot like cruelty to animals.
Quick draw! In the bottom half of the page, draw a square. Ew! Above the square, draw a large round light bulb shape. Draw 2 lines coming up from the square. Gervais, what do you say? Way off the mark, buddy. Keep on scribbling. Now draw a little stick man poking out of the top of the square. Gervais again.
Hot air balloon.
It is a hot air balloon. Let's have a look at your wonderful drawing. Oh, great. And moving on. In the middle of the page, draw a small beak sat in the middle of a big, blobby, round head. Now put 2 little eyes above the beak. Gervais.
Duck.
What? It's nothing like it.
No, he means duck.
Oh, look out below!
Phew, thanks, Gervais. Right, back to your pads. Okay, underneath the head, draw 8 squiggly tentacles. Now draw lots of little suckers on the octopus of tentacles. Gervais, let's see what you got.
Octopus.
Bang on, Gervais. It is an octopus. My glasses must be broken, though, because that looks nothing like an octopus. Come on, the rest of you. He's making you look stupid. Next, draw a big circle and put a small triangle pointing down in the middle of it. At the bottom of the triangle, draw 2 circles next to each other. And then 2 straight lines somewhere above the triangle. Next, draw some dots in inside the circles, then draw some straight lines coming out of the circles. And now draw 2 more triangles coming out of the top of the big circle. Then draw swirled lines all around the outside of the big circle. And finally, draw some angry eyes and some sharp teeth for hunting with. Now, Spankly, what do you say?
I know this guy. It is a lion named Delmar from Bolivia.
He's not called Delmar, but it is a lion, so 1 point to you. Okay, time's running out, and it looks like Stankley and Gervais are gonna go through. Next, draw a big round circle in the middle of the page, then draw lines crisscrossing like a chessboard inside the circle. Now put a tiny little triangle at the bottom of the circle. Stankley!
It's an Amazonian Zorbat.
I don't even know what that is, but it's wrong. Keep on scribbling. Okay, draw 4 chunky sausage shapes coming out from the 4 corners of the circle. Draw a bigger sausage coming out of the top of the circle. Now put 2 tiny circles next to each other at the top end of the bigger sausage. Yes, Eben!
Turtle.
Too cool for school! It is a turtle! Come on, Eben! Alright, start off with a circle near the top of the page, then put a smaller circle in the bottom half of the first circle. Now draw a black spot inside the smaller circle, making it quite near the top. Santa!
Not now, elves. Is it a snowman?
No, it is not a snowman. Keep scribbling. Now draw a line from left to right across the smaller circle. Now draw a third circle below the big circle, making it look like a body. Now add 2 little round ears on the outside of the top circle and Eben.
Teddy bear.
Judging by your picture, you must have had some pretty crummy teddy bears, but you're right, it is a teddy bear.
That's what I think.
Next up, you should...
All done, dudes!
Well, that's game over. And with 2 points apiece, it's Eben and Gervais going through to the next round.
What? I cannot lose.
Of course you can lose. You're rubbish. I mean, look, the Easter Bunny brings eggs for kids to find. Santa brings prezzies. But what do you bring, huh? Nothing. And that's why, Earl...
You're out of
Well, that's the end of part 1, but make sure you're back after the break to see the final frantic quiz-off between Gervais and Eben. Only one of them will have the chance to win that awesome Sony PSP. Who's it gonna be?
Yeah!
So sit right down and don't leave town. We'll be right back with more...
Skatoony!
Welcome back to Skatoony, Noodle Lips. We're into the final rounds to see who's gonna have the chance to play for this fantastic Sony PSP and the sweet-smelling glory of being a Super Skatoony champion. So, Earl, who we got left?
It's an all-action final with Eben playing Gervais.
So let's play...
Who plugged down?
Now, all you gotta do here is guess what who our artistic gorilla is painting a picture of. You okay there, Who?
Now, who has been attacking the tired assumptions of modernity and swinging in giant tire?
Well, good for you. Now, the first...
I bring destruction.
Really? We're really all stocked up at the moment, thank you. Maybe try...
You mocked the great. I, who have the power to it.
Who find big talking dog aesthetically offensive?
Wow! I really thought there was gonna be an epic battle between the forces of good and evil.
Yeah, but it's only a half-hour show. And we've still got to play... Who Flung Done?
No, we've done that! Okay, now, whoever buzzes in with the right answer first gets the point. If you get it wrong, just keep buzzing in and yelling. Just try not to get covered in whose paint.
Shout out your guesses and dodge all the messes.
What does it smell like?
A bit like an overused bathroom. Is that okay?
No.
Well, too bad, sucker. You're in the seat and we've locked the exits. So, whoever's got the most points by the time who runs out of paint goes through to this week's Scatoni Quiz Champ Challenge!
Smell that, boys? Smells like art.
I can smell it. That stinks.
All right, good luck to the both of yous. Who? Let's play!
Who use abstract to write bottom of humanity? Ah!
Flowman.
Correct!
Who wrestled the torment of his end?
Bird. Lion.
Correct!
Dog.
Correct!
A truck.
Correct!
Juxtapose intellect with rage and love. Ah!
Phone.
Hey, do not upset the monkey!
Oh, what in front of me?
Whose art irrigates his pain? Ah!
Castle.
Correct, Eben!
Octopus.
It is an octopus!
Oh, this is nasty stuff.
Objectivity is alienation.
Dog. Turtle.
Correct!
Falcon. An owl.
Correct, Eben!
Piano.
Correct!
Who tired now must go feed to prevent artistic block.
Well, that looks like the end of the round. Give it up for Who the Gorilla!
Who no pain for the applause? Clap louder!
So, Eben and Gervais, which one of you is going through to the Scatoni Quiz Champ Challenge? Now, that was a fantastically close call. You both played incredibly well, but I'm afraid there can only be one winner, and that one is Eben! Sorry, Gervais, he just beat you. Big cheer for Gervais, everybody! Hey, Earl, I think Gervais is taking it very well.
Yeah, sure. Hey, you can take a bag of that if you want.
Oh, I have stuff like this. I have stuff like this at home.
I don't even want to know what that means. But even though you played 3 great rounds and came so close to being a winner, home's where you gotta go. 'Cause
You're out of here!
So, what does that leave us with, Earl?
The Scatoni Quiz Champ Challenge!
Eben, you've seen off Santa, beaten the Easter Bunny, and did well against that other fellow, too. Now, to be the prize-winning Scatoni champ, you have just 90 seconds to answer 10 questions correctly. If you can do it, then you win yourself an amazing Sony PSP. But if you don't, you're leaving here with nothing but happy memories and the stink of gorilla on you, okay? Yeah. If you don't know the answer to any questions, just shout something silly and I'll move on. Now, don't be nervous. I know this is stressful, but you have to believe in yourself. How do you feel?
Quite confident.
Well, maybe you'll be terrible!
Thank you.
On your marks, get set,
Go!
Which is longer, a mile or a kilometer?
A kilometer.
A mile! What was Einstein's first name?
Albert.
Correct! Where on your body would you wear a scarf?
Your neck.
Correct! Every cloud has a silver what?
Lining.
Correct! What does a thermometer measure?
Your temperature.
Correct! In traffic lights, which color means stop?
Red.
Correct! What does a unicorn have growing out of its head?
Horn.
Correct. What is Spider-Man's real name?
Pigs.
No, it's Peter Parker. Which shape has more sides, a triangle or a circle?
Triangle.
Correct. What do bees live in?
Hive.
Correct. Which of these two creatures does white poos? A pigeon or a pig?
Pigeon.
Correct! Stop the clock! Okay, Eben. You're halfway through the 90-second Skatoonie Quiz Champ Challenge. And let me tell you, in 45 seconds, you have managed to get 9 points. But let's hear what Earl has to say in his amazing Earl's Halfway Deal. All right! So what do you say, Earl?
I say, good luck, Eben.
Wow, Earl, that was fantastically helpful.
Thanks. Let's play.
Okay, one question needed to win the Sony PSP. What type of berry sauce is usually served with turkey?
Cranberry.
Correct! Eben, you've blown us away with your quick quizzing. You are the Skatoonie champion!
Yeah! And you win the Sony PSP.
Yes! Come on! Well, that's the end of another Rock'em Shock'em Show, Freaky Features. But don't miss out on more cartoon quizzing coming